friend, it's Katie and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you can subscribe, the button is always down below. Post beauty, lifestyle, painting, and more. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my yearly palette ranking. For 2022, I've been doing these these past couple of years. I can't remember how many of these I've done, but we're doing another palette ranking for all the palettes I have bought. I have in my collection this year. I think a few of these my mom gave me, and I'm pretty sure I accumulated these this year. And then I think a couple of these I got in Ipsy's and stuff. I have ranked these. We have 11 palettes and stuff to rank, and I'm really excited. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so the bottom two, I'm not gonna lie, are both from Bare Minerals. I believe my mom gave these to me. So the bottom one is this Bare Minerals Gen Nude Rose eyeshadow palette. That's what it looks like. And then obviously I'll show you what it actually looks like. These are the colors, and I'm not gonna lie, I probably never touched this palette. These are just not colors I like, so this could possibly be a declutter. I don't love the shades and stuff. It's just, these aren't colors I wear. They're just so dark. And honestly, all these colors, they look exactly the same. Like that one looks a little bit more pinky, but that looks gray, that looks gray, that looks gray. Even the black looks gray. So it's just not a favorite for me. Like, it's just not my thing. But, you know, not gonna knock it. And then the other one, these are really pretty colors. It's just like another like, For me, this is the Joyful Colors Gen Nude Eyeshadow Palette. These shades, the first three shades are really pretty. These are the shades. The first three shades are really pretty. But I just find the deeper shades aren't that great, and this is just not something I gravitate towards a lot. So that's why they're kind of on the bottom two. Honestly, those might be like declutters. Not really sure. So in number 9 is this Balm palette. I think my mom also gave this to me. This is the Balm and Beautiful, which reminds me of the Bold and Beautiful, that soap opera. I've never seen it, but okay, so my memory card filled up. That keeps happening because I filmed like 4 videos today. Anyways, moving on. So I was talking about how in number 9 we have the Balm palette. To be honest, I really haven't used this, and these aren't really my colors either. Like, I definitely have these in different palettes. Maybe I'll have to put this in the Pan Those Shadows to see like how I feel on it. If not, I'll probably end up decluttering it. I feel like I'm just talking about decluttering. It's kind of funny and stuff, but I don't know, it's just like a cool tone palette. It's just not a favorite. I really haven't used it that much, and that's just how I feel. I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So in number 8 we have the Nubian palette from Juvia's Place. I've always wanted to try Juvia's Place shadows. And my mom got this in a box as well, and I used this, I believe, in a couple of videos, and the reason why I'm ranking it so low is just because I don't really gravitate towards that much. But I'd love to like add this into a project like in my Pan Those Shadows and see like how I feel on it, but it's nothing like super crazy. Like, I definitely would be more interested in their more colorful palettes for sure. So the next one in number 7 is the Sephora Wonderful Wishes palette. I do really like this palette, and I don't think 7's bad. I don't love it just because it is like not cruelty free. I wish they were cruelty free, but this is what it looks like. I love those lighter shades. The top row is my favorite. Out of it, I love these shades. I think they're really pretty. It's just not like a top favorite and stuff, but I love that top row. I think it is like a pretty palette. I don't really have much to say on it, but it is pretty. I think the packaging is cute too, which that doesn't really matter too much. Formula wise, I love the top row. I really do. But it is a pretty palette, so I can't really say anything that way. Okay, so number 6 we have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is in Bling Boss. I was able to pick this up at Marshall's a couple months ago. I forget, for like $5-10 and stuff. It's like one of her Morphe collaborations from a couple years ago. I really enjoyed it too. I thought the colors were really pigmented, which people were like, it's not that good. But when I tried it, I was like, damn, I really like it. Like, I like the colors. I thought they were pretty pigmented. I haven't been able to play with it too much, but I'm hoping I'll be able to I'm hoping to use this more next year and stuff, and be able to focus on it then and stuff, and be able to really just use it in a pan of shadows or something like that. I'm talking about that a lot, but I think it'd be fun to, like, you know, be able to like focus on some shades from all these palettes, you know? And then the next one, I really like this one. I got this in an Ipsy a couple months ago. I actually picked this myself. This is from Trend Beauty. And it's a really pretty palette. There's a lot of pretty shades. I believe I used the purples and pinks in that video. There's a lot of fun colors, and there's also your basic colors, like there's a gold, there's a shimmer white, and it's just a really nice palette. And I don't think number 6 is that bad, or actually it's number 5. I don't think number 5 is that bad. Like, it's just such a pretty palette. I love the colors. It's just really nice. It really is. It's a pretty good palette, and I think it's more affordable, which is always nice. And then another one, I got this in an Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is from Iconic London. This is a really pretty palette. I ranked this up higher. This is a number 4. I think I said number 6. I meant number 4. It's really pretty. It has a lot of neutrals, but it also has those pink colors. And it's just such a fun palette. I haven't played with this too much, but I really liked it those few times I used it. I definitely need to use it more, but it is such a pretty palette. It really is. So I love that. But to be honest, the top 3 is where it's at. So in 3 is this Lawless, the baby one, or the one baby palette, and stuff. I really like this. It's such a pretty palette. It's a really nice, small, compact palette. I love every single one of these shades. I especially love the shimmers. You have 6 mattes, 2 shimmers. And I really love the shimmers. It's such a pretty palette. It's definitely a personal favorite for me. I really do love it. And it's such a baby, cute little baby palette. So number 2 is the Michaela Glam Light palette. I absolutely love the Glam Light Michaela palettes. This is the volume 2 one, and I love this. I would, like, you know, I had to get it the second it dropped, and I really am obsessed with it. I love the, like, this section the best, but I love all the purples. The greens are really pretty. I love the like lighter shades. I love the purples. You know, if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for a good purple, and I love all the shades. They're so pretty. This is definitely this is definitely neck and neck with my other palettes. It's hard to pick a favorite, but this is definitely number 2, and I don't think that's a bad thing. And then my top favorite palette of the year is the Tarte Maneater palette. I love this palette. I've been obsessed with this the last couple months. I got this in probably the end of September for my birthday, and I'm just obsessed with it. I love all the pinky tones. I love all the golds. I am wearing it on my eyes today. It's just such a pretty palette. There's just so many like cool tones, warm tones. It's a good mix of a palette. It's just one of my favorites for sure, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's my palette ranking. These are all my favorite palettes. This is, you know, my ranking of my palettes for 2022. I for sure know I will bring so many palettes in my collection for next year. And I'm excited to work on eyeshadows, just on projects and that kind of stuff. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what palettes have been your top favorites this year. If you want to leave your full ranking, I would not complain too, because I love seeing these kinds of videos. I love hearing about people's rankings and all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.